So today I want to talk about the Venom Knight skin in Marvel Rivals. A lot of people have been questioning like where this comes from, and I can understand like not a lot of people knowing where this is from, because this was like, I'd say like early 2000s, maybe 2010ish. So yeah, and then on top of that, like I know a lot of people don't read comics, so but yeah, don't worry, I'm here to explain where this skin is from and why Venom looks like this. So, number one, this is not Eddie Brock. This is when Flash Thompson had the symbiote and he was Agent Venom. So, the reason that Venom looks like this is because Flash ended up going into space with the Guardians, and they ended up going to planet Clintar or something like that. It's been so long since I've read the comic, so I'm kind of just going off of memory. So if there's anybody in the comments, if I'm wrong, correct me. But I don't think the Guardians were with Flash when this was going on, but they went to, Flash and Venom went to planet Clintar, and they saw Venom, and they were like, oh wow, okay, well he's pretty corrupted. So here, let us take him and we'll uncorrupt him. And that is essentially what happened, and why Flash and Venom looks like this is because this is an uncorrupted symbiote. This is with Venom no longer like having all of the crap from Spider-Man and Peter. So he's no longer I don't know if he remembers all the stuff, but I don't know how like the uncorruption thing works. But yeah, so he no longer has all the stuff from Spider-Man, no longer has the stuff from Eddie, and everything like that. Now in the skin with the MVP animation, Venom doesn't have his teeth, but in the MVP animation, he can bring out his teeth like he does normally. But yeah, this is the backstory of the Space Knight skin. It's basically when Flash went to planet Clintar, got the symbiote cleansed and uncorrupted, and the symbiote became this. And not gonna lie, it's a pretty cool design. And yeah, and then like I highly recommend reading that comic, because that comic was a fairly decent comic. The art style in that comic was pretty sick too. Very different from the conventional way of comics nowadays. And yeah, and like eventually like Flash and Venom, they get lost on like some random planet. Venom is terrified because he's been uncorrupted, so he's like, Venom is kind of very anxious. Like the symbiote is very anxious and all that type of stuff after it's been corrupted. And so Flash has to eventually go find the symbiote, and yeah, it's a really good story. I highly recommend people go check it out. Anyways, peace.